what hours we're open or where you're going to park or how bad the traffic is. In fact, we can take you shopping from the comfort of your very own home. You don't even have to get off the couch because Bill Green is here. He's an accredited jewelry professional and expert when it comes to jewelry and designs here at HSN. Bill, so great to have you. This is so much fun.
No,
we have
you know a lot about jewelry
lineup.
Yourself.
I do.
You're very, very, very well educated. You really know it.
Well,
and listen, there's a lot of mystique in jewelry. And so when I meet someone like Sarah and well, all of the hosts who present jewelry to you here at HSN, it takes a lot of training and education to learn the nuances of metal, of gemstones, to trust a jeweler. It takes a lot. It really does. And so that's why HSN has long been revered as one of the largest importers of fine jewelry and gems.
And thank you for that. Thank you for your trust. Thank you for your confidence. We stand behind every single piece we present, and we also give you full money back guarantee if for any reason it isn't exactly what you expected. Let's dive right into our multi-gemstone collection, another brand new three-piece option for you. You can choose from the multi-gem pendant, you can add the earrings, or you could even do the ring. I'll start with the pendant because this is a full spectrum of color. It is a rainbow of gemstones. When I saw the lineup of these gemstones, I just had to take a moment because I don't think I have ever seen this collection in sterling silver, Sevilla silver before. I'll tell you why. You're getting pink tourmaline, green tourmaline, London blue topaz, sky blue topaz, amethyst, and white topaz, and a beautiful linear drop that's going to come in at about 1 carat of total gemstone weight. It does come on the chain, which is 18 inches in length. That is the pendant. We also have a matching pair of earrings. I'll just show you how pretty those are. It's a miniature version of the necklace. So you can see the same beautiful gemstone lineup. And then the ring is going to be a wonderful sort of solitaire band of a rainbow of gemstones from one end to the other. You can also shop the ring in sizes 5 through size 10. So the pricing is on the left-hand side of your screen. Very easy to get home, whether it is the necklace or the earrings or the ring. Where do you want to begin?
I want to begin by saying that this is a step up in Sevilla silver because tourmaline in these very unusual and rare colors is not commonplace for Sevilla silver. And that's only because of the origin, the difficulty in procuring them. So that's number one. And this is all part of the Prism collection. So there's the eternity band, there's the linear drop necklace, and then there are the earrings. Those are the only 3 pieces to start with. I'm going to tell you that you could not even find the loose gemstones.
Am I right about like the tourmalines?
No, you couldn't even find the loose gemstones if you went into like a lapidary, you know, rough, unpolished and uncut for this kind of
You couldn't dig through a bucket at the Tucson Gem Show.
or pan
because believe me, yeah, they come in buckets. But you couldn't even find these wholesale. These are beautifully done. They're all individually cut and they must be sorted and selected.
Well, that's the agony that goes into something like this because, you know, every piece of jewelry has to have the placement. Well, first of all, the sorting and the selection of the gems have to be within a color grade to one another. So if you're buying a pendant and an earring and a ring, we have to make sure that if there's a tourmaline that's in a pink color, that it's consistent throughout all 3 pieces. I want you to kind of wrap your mind around a person sitting at a table under a fluorescent light or a daylight bulb with tweezers having to pick those gemstones for every piece of jewelry.
It's kind of mind-blowing, isn't it? I get a headache just thinking about it.
I watched it for and I actually did part of it for years for training. It is the most difficult part of jewelry. That's the mystique that's in jewelry, other than the romance in jewelry, that people don't see behind the scenes to create it. But now when you see it on, let's talk about just the aesthetics. This is one of the most sophisticated fine gemstone pieces that we've offered in the collection, in a band, an earring, and an pendant. And really with this shopping cart, you got it going on.
Oh, I know. We have all the semi-precious and the exotic stones together. It's a real gem collector's dream come true. We have the pendant, we have the drop earrings, which are almost 2 inches in length, and that wonderful multi-gemstone band ring is also available in size